the case further.
Yeah.
And they're saying that they're brothers. They're Nigerian, so they're black guys, right? They're not even of a different race.
Right.
They're black guys. And one guy was on Empire as like an extra or something with
Jesse Smollett,
And they said that both the men have a previous connection
with Jesse Smollett.
And they did not disclose what that previous connection is, but they're operating under the theory now that Jesse Smollett paid these guys off to attack him and to make this is some kind of stunt.
Yeah. I heard that. I actually heard that on TMZ. Harvey was talking about it, and he was saying that that they are looking into it further, and that there was no that he was going around rallying, saying that that they was throwing out slurs at him, that they did all these things to him, but the guys are African American or Nigerian, so it just doesn't look good for him.
It doesn't.
It just doesn't look good.
And then there was some other stuff that was said too that he didn't say, but it was,
implied.
Well, there was some reports saying that he said that they had on that they were white, that they had on "Make America Great Again" hats.
Oh
things
yeah,
like that. And he never said that.
Yeah.
And not that changes anything, because what he did say is not looking really good. For him right
exactly. Now. He definitely said that that they threw out racial slurs at him and homophobic slurs at him.
And
so it's just not looking good.
Not looking good at all. I mean, what are your feelings about this? What's your feelings in general about this?
I think that it's sad in the day and age where something like this could happen, and we have to question if this is a publicity stunt or not.
Right.
Like that's a freaking shame.
That is a shame.
So it's just like, is he not telling the truth, or is he trying to cover up something? You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen him on other interviews and other talk shows, and he's very outgoing. He has a very big personality, and he's even said on other TV shows that he slept with fans before. So I don't know if this is like maybe this is somebody that maybe he dealt with in the past, and then maybe it didn't end well, and now this is like some type of retaliation towards him.
You still kind of giving him the benefit of the doubt?
No. What I'm saying is that maybe one of the people that attacked him, he was dating that guy, or he was sleeping with him, or dealing with him.
But you don't think he would have noticed that he knew the guy?
I'm thinking that
they had masks on. So.
Yes, but I'm thinking that he just doesn't want to say that, and so he's saying all this, which is terrible. Still, that's awful.
Yeah, if you know the person, you got to mention that, because if it's gonna come out that you know the person, and that's gonna look real bad that you didn't mention that.
And it's looking real bad for him right now. It's looking real bad. But people do stuff to to save their name and save their face.
Well, if that is what's going on, that's better than how it looks. But I don't know. I still think you kind of might be giving them a little too much credit. But we'll see. I mean, I
want to see what happens. I'm good. I'm my conspiracy. I be on it. I'm telling you, he was fucking that dude. He stopped answering his calls, and the old dude got mad, caught him up at the subway. Like, there you go. Fuck this nigga. Think he about to not answer my motherfucking phone calls, nigga. You got me fucked up. Man. You got the right one, and he showed him.
Okay, well, let me ask you this: if it does come out that this was something that he orchestrated, that it was all fake and a fraud and he lied, what are your feelings going to be about him in this situation at that point?
Well, anything other than this is a mistake, he's a fraud.
Right.
Like, he's fake and he's phony, and that's anything other than he didn't tell the truth, or he lied, or anything outside of that. I mean, or anything inside of that.
Yes.
That's fucked up. That's wrong, because we are your fans. We support you. We rallied for you. We was like, fuck whoever it was that did this shit to you, and then you do that. That's a trash bag move.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm right here with you. Just this morning, while I was doing show prep, I got into a little bit of a back and forth with a friend of mine on social media. Shout out to Boo Bugetto. She used to be a podcaster. I don't think she is anymore. But Boo is all like, she's ready to forgive him. Like,
what?
Yeah, she's like, I'm okay with this. If because she starts, basically, she goes right in with, there's no history, as far as I know, him having any kind of mental illness, but all of a sudden it's like, oh, this could be mental illness, it could be this, or could...
Reach.
That. Yeah, that's a hell of a reach. And then she starts talking about, for all the white people who have lied on black people and this and that, and so I'm okay. I'm like... So,
my God.
In your world, boo, like, two wrongs do make a right, you know? So because they do it, and you don't like when they do it, and you call them out when they do it, but it's okay when it's the reverse because it's the reverse.
Right. No,
that's not how
fucked
shit
up.
works. It's
that's
wrong when they
up.
do it. It's wrong when we do it.
Yes. Why couldn't he just go and make a sex tape like everybody else? Why you have to bring violence and racial? Maybe. Come on, LGBT community. He would have been Kardashian rich.
Yeah, I know.
But come on, when you bring violence, racial tensions, and all of this into the community, you are fueling negativity. Why?
If he did this, then fuck him. I ain't on his side
I'm off.
about nothing. I ain't.
They can take Empire off too. I've been stop watching
it. If they find out, they can lock him up for all I care.
Man.
Because he reported a false crime.
Yeah, he did.
That's, you know what? He can do time.
Mm-hmm.
He could do time. That's, you know, and because like you said at the beginning, one of the first things you said, is sad that we have to question whether or not this is true.
Right.
Well, if he did lie, then all that does is make the next incident that is real, it weakens it.
Exactly.
And that's what I told Boo. I was like, look, Boo, I'm like, because she's like, it didn't hurt nobody. I'm like, that's bullshit. It did hurt somebody.
Yeah, it did.
It hurt all
everybody.
of us.
Mm-hmm.
It hurt us all.
Mm-hmm.
And it hurt every real, just like when a woman fake cries rape, it hurts every woman who has ever been raped and every woman who ever will be raped.
Yeah.
It's the same exact thing. Every black person who does, or every individual who has been attacked or whatever,
for whatever
some kind of hate crime or anything, it weakens their case and their story, because remember that Jesse dude was lying,
right?
You know what I mean? Remember, it happens. People do it.
Now we have to investigate.
Exactly.
Now it's going to be a whole investigation.
Anyway,
exactly.
Still, though, it's like, and then at the same time, they want us, the liberal left want us to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, every victim, and it's like, that's why you can't just give everybody the benefit of the doubt. It's like innocent until proven guilty. That's the creed of the country. That's how our system is set up, and that's what we need to stick to. Like, just like, you know, maybe you don't go on attack of the person, of the you know, the supposed victim. You don't attack them, but, you know, maybe don't go so hard right away. Don't start caping immediately. You know, wait till all the facts come out. Wait till you find out what's really going on.
Right.
That's how I see it. But you know what?
But in this case, who would think? Nobody would think that he would perpetrate this type of crime.
But you know what? I'm conflicted, Dejan. I don't even know what is more sad to me, that the fact that he faked this or the fact that it really happened. Like, I don't know which is worse. I don't know which way I would rather for it to come out. You know what I mean? It's bad. It's all bad either way.
All bad. I didn't even think about that.
This is a no win.
It's absolutely. We lost. We lost.
Big L.
Big L.
Big L.
Big L. We took an
Big L.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
You know what I'm saying?
We did.
No win.
Nah. It's no way. Like, even if this did happen to him, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Even if this did happen to him,
that's fucking
how
horrible.
Crazy is that? That 2019
and 2 black dudes did it.
Wow. What age is this?
This is crazy.
This takes black on black crime to another level.
I almost wish, you know what? I think I decided.
Then they let the Nigerians go. So that right there, see, I didn't know that fact, but the fact that they questioned them and let them go, that definitely raises my eyebrow, because if they really did something wrong, or if they were really caught up doing something, if they really had some evidence against them, if they really had something that was like, no, they wouldn't have let them go.
No, they're believing their story. They said he paid them. That's what they said.
See?
And you know what?
And they must have some proof. Because the police is not just going to say, oh, he paid you. Okay, well, you can go home.
Now that I think about it, I think I prefer that he lied. I think I prefer that than the other thing, than the truth, than this actually happened. I think I prefer that this one dude, for whatever reason, decided to lie. I think I prefer that. I don't know why.
I don't know.
I'm not totally sure why, but I just think I feel a little bit better about that than the other thing.
I think I will feel better once I know what the fuck is really going on.
Yeah.
Because what you're not going to do is say that somebody put a noose around your neck, called you racial and homophobic slurs, and beat you up, made you drop your foot long, and you had to run and defend yourself. No. No. And you paid them to do that for what, though? For what? To get your name out there?
But I already had questions anyway. Like, Jussie Smollett got hands like that. He fighting off two dudes. He don't seem like the kind of dude that got hands to me. And I'm not saying this because he's gay. It had nothing to do with that. He just don't strike me as the dude that got hands like that.
Well, like I said, I've seen him on a couple of interviews, and he might.
Why? What would you see in interviews that make you think he got hands like that? What?
Because he just seemed like...
What, hood? What?
No, I wouldn't say hood, but he seemed like he's experienced some things.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, I'll say that. He seemed like he's experienced some stuff.
Well, on to some more racially fueled news. So Spike Lee and T.I. boycott Gucci, Prada over the whole blackface fashion fiasco that's going on.
They are really trying us black people this week in the news.
Yeah, well, I mean, some of this is, well, it's not just the news. Well, let's tell people what's going on. So recently, Prada came out with a sweater, and it's one of those sweaters, kind of like a turtleneck, but it pulls up over. It's for women.
It's an extended turtleneck,
right? And it pulls up over the
mouth
the
and nose,
of the mouth, and under the. Does it cover the nose too? I
think it goes over the nose. Well, it doesn't matter.
Well, I think maybe covers the nose. It definitely doesn't cover the eyes.
No,
it's below because that would actually be illegal in a lot of places. So yeah, it's like a half mask type thing, whatever. And it has a cutout for the mouth, and around the mouth it has these big red lips, and the sweater is black. So it reminds a lot of people of blackface. Okay, now back in December, Prada released some new bags with this new little, I don't know what you call it, it's like a symbol or like a mascot or something. It was a little monkey, right? And it's kind of like weird looking and abstract, and it was brown like monkeys are, and then they had different color lips on them. Some of them had red lips, some of them had green, some of them had yellow. Anyway, people also got offended about that and said that looked like blackface. Prada immediately apologized, pulled them off the shelves, and also said that they would start some diversity in their company. Well, Gucci responded the same way. They immediately pulled all the sweaters off the shelves and said that they were also going to hire some people of color and have some diversity to their company so that things like this wouldn't happen again, yada, yada, yada. Black people are talking about boycotting.
Yeah, fuck them.
Their apologies are not enough.
No.
And this and that. And so, okay, that answers that question. I see where you stand on it. I don't know. I feel like I got a lot of feelings about this, and it does not follow what most black people feel about it. Some might even call it kind of Uncle Tom-ish or, Uncle Ruckus, Uncle Sam, whatever. You can call it whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. It's how I feel about it. And I do agree that the sweater kind of reminds me of blackface. The monkeys, I do not agree with at all. I do not agree with the monkeys at all. First of all, why the fuck are you comparing yourself? Like, it's not like Prada said, these are little Negroes or this is we're selling these in the black area or with urban gear, or there's no association with black people whatsoever. Black people just looked at it and said that it reminds me of blackface and what y'all used to do with blackface and these little, caricatures and all that kind of stuff. And therefore, it's racist and I don't like it. That's bullshit. I think that's super just crazy bullshit. First of all, I'm not a monkey. I don't know what the fuck. I don't look at a monkey and see a black person and automatically think of a black person. You the fucking racist, okay? Nobody said that was a black person. Nobody said that was somebody, like, why are you all of a sudden, like, why is a monkey your equal or your comparison or whatever? That's ridiculous, and I'm thinking you make yourself look bad. That is so insane to me, okay? Now, the sweaters, I give it to you. It does remind me of blackface, but so what? I don't care. It reminds me, I don't understand. I just don't get the way black people are so hypersensitive about this stuff. And to me, being that way just gives it more power. That's all it does. Why are you so willing to empower everything that you don't like, everything that you stand against, why are you so ready to just give it all of that power? Like, it's a sweater.